This is... What's your name?
Yay!
Be serious.
Okay.
What's your name?
Yay!
You still not serious.
I say...
You gotta say it serious.
Okay.
Zyon. Say it again.
Yay.
Zyon.
Yay.
Zyon.
Yay.
Zyon.
During my pregnancy with Zyon, I felt it. I knew that I didn't know anything about Down syndrome, but I knew that he had a disability. At first, I thought, most pregnant women, we get a little paranoid, like, oh God, please just let him be healthy. But with Zyon, I kept having dreams. And I was like, my child is disabled. And when I would look at the ultrasounds, I would see it. But initially, because I didn't know anything about Down syndrome.
And explain what that is. I mean, I think a lot of people don't really know what that is.
Down syndrome is, well, let me say initially what my reaction was. When I found out he had Down syndrome, we found out while he was in the hospital. They took him out and took him to pediatric ICU because he was having problems with digesting his food. So when we were coming down, let me back up a little more.
Okay,
When I was pregnant, I was gestational diabetic. I had to inject 3 shots a day into my stomach. And during the pregnancy, because I had my glucose was so high, the doctors were concerned that he would either be stillborn or he would go into shock once they cut the cord, and he might become brain dead. So that became my major concern. Like, is he going to live? Is he going to be okay? So the Down syndrome, because I didn't really know what it was, and I thought that maybe the gestational part, and then when they first told us, when we was coming off the elevator, the doctors we can tell by looking at their mouths, like, here they come. So my heart literally dropped. Because, remember, in my head, I'm thinking he's either going to be stillborn. That was their major concern during my pregnancy. So they monitored me very closely. So because that was my major concern, when I saw the doctor standing there, me and Steffan getting off the elevator, it was like, oh my God, okay, he might I couldn't feel, I went numb. And when they pulled us in the room, she said, well, we believe he has a heart condition. She said, which we think is common for Down syndrome. I have no idea what Down syndrome is. So all I'm thinking is the worst. So I see my little baby that I fell in love with during my pregnancy, with all these tubes and all this stuff and all these negative thoughts running through my head. I went to the bed, and then I walked away, and I went in the bathroom and just broke down. I literally just broke down. And then I said, Iman, what are you crying for? He's here. Whatever you got to go through, it is not about you. It's about him. Now you get up and you go in there and you be there for him. And as far as the pity and stuff, it went out the window. Once I focused on, I need to be there for Zyon. It's not about me.
Wow. Now that's inspirational. I mean, that is just amazing. And you have done so much for advocacy in this area.
Let me go back to explaining what Down syndrome is.
Okay.
Down syndrome is an extra chromosome. There's different forms of Down syndrome. You have mosaic trisomy 21, which is, they say, is the more severe, or the more common. And you have translocation. Trisomy 21, we all have 23 chromosomes that are contributed from mother and father, which is 46 altogether. For Down syndrome, on the 21st chromosome, they have an extra one. So instead of 46, they have 47 chromosomes.
Wow.
So whatever is in that extra chromosome, it affects their development. And I want to give the listeners a website to go to find out more information about Down syndrome. And it's NDSS, and it's the National Down Syndrome Society, and the website is nDSS.org. And they have a wealth of information on what Down syndrome is. And they can also go to my website, ypierre.com, and look at the advocacy and stuff like that I'm doing. If they click on the advocacy link, it'll show the different stuff that I'm doing. It's not just Down syndrome, the special needs community as a whole.
I just think it's so great that, again, you took an obstacle and, you made it a springboard into something to help other people. And, again, I applaud you on that, because I think that there is that tendency for either people, you tend to shy away from friends that have a child like this, but I think it's important that those of us that know people read about this and learn about this so you can have compassion for these people and offer to help in some ways, even if it's a small one.
Yeah, and most parents, well, not most, a lot of parents, because I can't speak for all, but we don't want the pity. If you want to ask a question, just ask. I'd rather, just like when I take Zyon in the store, we get the stares, or people clenching their kids because they think he's contagious, or we have a lot of ignorance to deal with.
That's right.
So I think that, if you have a loved one or a family member, they need to hear your concern. And the only way to, just pulling away from them or avoiding them, it doesn't help. It makes them, one, look at you different, and two, it's not being supportive of them. So if you want to be supportive, just ask. Just ask, what do you need me to do? And a lot of times they'll say, just treat me like you, or treat my child like you would any other child.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I think that's so important. Oh, my gosh. I just have to say how you are just one of the most inspirational women I know, and I'm just always so touched by all that you do, Yvonne, and that you just have that tenacity to keep going and keep pushing, and you inspire me all the time.
Thank you. You inspire me too.
Oh, one more time, tell them where, give them your website again.
Yes, the website is ypierre.com. My first initial and my last name, ypierre.com.
You were a wonderful guest, and I'm so glad we got to do this. And
thank you so much.
Oh, thank you too. And I will be talking to you soon. And you have a wonderful holiday weekend. And kiss your family from me.
I will. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.